story of Sump Thump.
One night, a 16-year-old girl was babysitting for two young boys. Their parents weren't due to come home until very late, so she let them stay up and watch some TV.
One of the boys was flipping channels when he came to an emergency news bulletin. The reporter said that a crazed murderer had escaped from a nearby insane asylum and was on the run from the local authorities.
He was believed to be in the area and was armed with a hatchet. The police cautioned residents to lock their doors and windows because the man was extremely dangerous.
The young boys began to panic and the babysitter didn't want them to get upset, so she put them to bed early.
As she tucked them in, they kept asking her if she had locked all the doors and windows. She assured them that she would lock everything. Then she went back downstairs and resumed watching television.
Some time later, one of the boys was awoken by a loud crash. He wasn't sure if it was his imagination, so he sat up in bed and listened intently.
After a while, he began to hear weird sounds coming from downstairs.
Drag. Sump Thump drag. Sump Thump drag.
He wondered if he was just letting his imagination run away with him. Maybe it was just the sound of the babysitter watching television downstairs.
The boy heard the sound again and woke his brother. Together, they listened at the door to the bedroom.
Sump Thump drag. Sump Thump drag. Sump Thump drag.
The boys began to shake with fear. Terrified, they pushed their beds up against the door and barricaded themselves inside their bedroom.
The sounds eventually stopped, but the boys were too afraid to leave the safety of their bedroom. For hours, they cowered in their bedroom, with their beds jammed securely against the door.
Later that night, when the boys' parents returned, they were shocked to find a gruesome scene. There was a trail of blood leading from the hallway all the way up the stairs. In a panic, the mother screamed out her son's names.
When the two boys heard their mother calling, they pulled back their beds and opened their bedroom door.
Lying at the top of the stairs, in a pool of her own blood, was their babysitter. Her arms had been cut off at the elbows and her legs had been cut off at the knees.
She had used her bloody stumps to drag herself up the stairs, trying to warn them.